Last May, nearly 500 of Canada's top young scientists gathered at Memorial University in St. John's to participate in the Canada-wide Science Fair, the largest extracurricular youth activity related to science and technology in Canada. Earlier, 25,000 brilliant young minds participated in the nearly 100 regional science fairs with hopes of advancing to this prestigious event. Of all of these projects, 4 were selected to receive the coveted Manning Young Canadian Student Innovation Award.
What's great about Science Fair and all these competitions is that it sends a message to all the younger kids that really science has potential. It has, it's worth doing because, you don't just have to work. It's not all work. You get to have some fun as well.
Young scientists, when they have such high recognition from big scientists, big groups, it motivates them to work even harder. It motivates us to do it even better next year and come up with better innovations.
Winning the Manning Award was certainly encouraging for the future of our project.
I don't think we've touched the ground yet.
And one of my favorite quotes is, "Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail." And I think that's very important to me, so I'm greatly honored to receive this award. Hello, my name is Pensilla Lang, and I'm from London, Ontario. And the name of my project is Optical Tactile Sensors for Medical Palpation.
In many of today's surgical operations, a small incision is made. The surgeon inserts miniature instruments and controls them remotely. Minimally invasive, yes, but the surgeon no longer has a precise sense of touch that he had in the past. To help compensate for this handicap, Pensilla Lang has developed an optical tactile sensor to augment the surgeon's senses.
For the actual idea behind the project, I was lucky enough to be invited with a couple other high school students to visit a minimally invasive robotic surgery lab, and I got to try out their equipment, and I realized how difficult it was to do things when you don't have a sense of touch. Everything they do is based on visual cues, and it's very, very difficult to do. And the idea is that if you take an elastic material like this, which deforms, you can mark a pattern on one side of it, and I'm using a camera to track this pattern, and as it comes in contact with a material, say my hand, it'll begin to deform, and the pattern on it will also deform. And if I can track the movement of features on this pattern, then I can infer what's happening to the material and what kind of surfaces it's coming in contact with. Right now, the surgeon, working with robots, doesn't have a sense of touch, and I'm trying to give him back his sense of touch. I'm extremely excited about that. I am 16 years old right now. I want to study engineering, and particularly stuff to do with medical applications. So I probably want to do some sort of thing with engineering and medicine together.
My name is Hamza Bari, and my partner's name is Arif Awan. We are currently attending Wager High School in Montreal, and the title of our project is SARS There Is a Cure.
Last year, the SARS virus shocked medical science with the speed by which it traveled. 32 countries were affected and hundreds died. Medicine needed a cure, and Hamza Bari needed a science project. From his and his partner's findings have come inhibitors that stop the SARS virus from replicating within the human body.
We thought it would be important to do something on SARS, and we started working on molecular modeling last June with this project, and we came up with the lead compounds that we have come up with. What we have done is developed lead compounds that would stop the replication of the SARS virus inside the human body. Now, these compounds make significant interaction with the binding pocket of the SARS coronavirus main protease, and basically scientists now have something to work with. What we have given them is something that's closer to a drug-like compound, and they can basically take our compounds and develop actual drugs for SARS. People who know about the project are very excited about this project, but it's not published as of yet. Soon it will be published. And once it's published, I'm very sure that people who are doing SARS research right now will take this project into consideration. It does feel excellent because what we have come up with is very innovative, is new, and it showed very positive results. And if it does prove successful at a drug level, then it's just amazing.
Hi, my name is Vladislav Lavrovsky. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, and my project is entitled Directed Evolution of Hydrocarbon-Degrading Enzymes.
Scientists have known for a while that certain bacteria can be used to consume and break down hydrocarbons, as with dissolving oil spills. However, large hydrocarbons like heavy oil have been off limits and beyond the appetite of most bacteria, until now.
What happens is there's oil spills and oil contamination that occurs every day all over the world in oil transportation and oil production. And the idea is that bacteria can degrade these hydrocarbons. they can eat the oil fairly readily, but they're limited. They can only degrade the lighter oil. And so my idea is to do what's called directed evolution. By mutating the bacteria, I can give them new abilities, and then so over time they can learn to degrade the other compounds which normal bacteria can't. You're making a bacteria which has more forks and knives to use. Because, you know, the bacteria, it's very polite, you know, you have to give it utensils. And so by giving it more of them, it can eat more of the oil, because you need a different fork for each different kind of food. Same way the bacteria needs different enzymes for different oil. It took, you know, hundreds of hours, but eventually, by experimentation and trial and error, it did work. So I found 3 mutants bacteria which are 60 times better at degrading oil than the natural occurring bacteria. I'm very excited about the potential of this project and the applications.
My name is Sarah Small.
And my name is Ronan McParland, and we are grade 11 students here in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Our project is called Terrific Skin.
One of the oldest beverages known to man is green tea. Its medicinal benefits as an antioxidant have been advocated for centuries. Sarah Small and Ronan McParland wondered if the molecular compounds responsible for these powers could be extracted and formed into anti-aging topical sunscreen.
We made a cream using green tea extracts, and our cream is 100% UV absorbent. It's an antioxidant, which means that it prevents the aging process, it will prevent skin cancer, and it's also completely non-mutagenic.
We decided to make a topical application for green tea, and we followed kind of an industrial process where we would take our green tea, we'd do safety tests on it, test it outdoors, and test its medicinal value.
Our objective was to make a cream that would incorporate the medicinal benefits that are traditionally found in green tea. Our product is completely natural, and I think that's just an edge that we have.
And so right now we're at a plateau, and we're just going to keep on going, and hopefully someday we will market it. Hopefully someday you'll see it on the shelves.
We've taken this project from A to about L, and we want to take it right to the end. It's our baby.
Try our Terrific Cream.
It's all natural,
Toxic free.
prevents you from the aging process,
Keeps you burn free. You can try it on your hand. You can try it on your knee. Won't you please try our all natural Terrific Cream?